wait to get some NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Being in the early stages of this new season now, Clark, what are some of the things that have stood out so far?
Well, you know, some teams have come right out of the gate and made a statement. Others have taken a little while to get going. But, you know, like I always say, Kevin, it's a long season. You got to stay even keeled. A lot can change over the course of the length of the season.
And that one's good by Maggette.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Maggette outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Back to Maggette. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Blackman. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside, Payton. Maggette the pass to Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Maggette. 4 on the shot clock. He can't get it to go. Good D by Howard. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. No good on his first attempt of the game. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Kings. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that one's good by Maggette.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Maggette, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Payton. Here's Maggette. And they pick up 2. Maggette's got 7 points.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. So Maggette nails both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Maggette against Maggette. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Maggette against Maggette. Payton. Maggette the pass to Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Barry's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. John Wall's checked in for Johnson. Outside, Wall. Back to Maggette. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Charity stripe shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets. Didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with the shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And it's Wall with the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Maggette. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 3-pointer. And Maggette pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by Minnesota. Payton looking around. Here's Maggette. Buries the long-range jumper. Maggette's got 14 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The 3. And that one's good by Maggette. He's got 11.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Maggette, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
Stolen by Maggette for the finish, and he jams it with authority.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now, here is Maggette. He's got 18.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barry. Here's Maggette, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wallace is checked in for Howard. And Floyd subbed in for... Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here we go, one-on-one. Puts it up from 17. That one rolling around and rims out. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Down low. With some arc. Bucks passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Maggette kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Johnson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Blackman. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Barkley throws it down hard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Maggette, the pass to Aguirre. Maggette against Maggette. Back to Aguirre. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the Bucks making a change here. Wall's checked in. Wallace with a screen for Maggette. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Maggette. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So here we are, Clark, looking at the 2010 rookie class. Maybe a slight drop-off when you look at the overall talent level from 2009. But any sleepers you've got your eye on here?
Yeah, I always have my eye on a few under-the-radar guys. A couple of them are at picks 9 and 10. Gordon Hayward and Paul George. Very athletic wings, both long and rangy. Those guys always valuable because of their two-way potential. I'm a little surprised both of them fell to the back part of the lottery.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Ball is covering. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And there's the pass to 4. Dishes it to Barkley. Maggette outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Barkley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Dwight Howard's checked in for Wallace. And Barry subbed in for Floyd. And then for Milwaukee, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Aguirre. And it's Peyton in for John Wall.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
He takes it in. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Screen by Howard. Pass to Barry. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good by Maggette.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Driving to the basket.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the call will go against Big Cat. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Payton dishes to McGetty. On the wing, Johnson puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Minnesota. A two-point game. Here's McGetty. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGetty. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. McGetty against McGetty. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Payton. Rebounded by Howard. Timberwolves trail. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
For Minnesota, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. So McGetty nails both free throws. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. McGetty with it. Barkley covering. Abdul-Jabbar up top. He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
McGetty against McGetty. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Right wing. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Howard. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Third team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
That's a shot that Peyton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
Howard setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Peyton. And that one goes long. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
This is it to Miguel. Nifty move. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Maggette. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. And the call will go against Big Cat. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now off the inbound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry, or this team would run it down your throat.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Maggette kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 6, and the call will go against Big Cat. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Shot's good from Barry.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. And Maggette pulls it down. Maggette's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Oh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Here's Floyd. From past the arc. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The pass to Wembanyama. Over Barkley. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Peyton.
Timeout call.
Peyton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wallace comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Nance in for...
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And Maggette pulls it down. Maggette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Maggette. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Maggette with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Maggette. Timberwolves trail by 12. Barry the pass to Black. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Back to Maggette. Howard with a screen on Maggette. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Dwight Howard.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Barkley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Bucks ball.
Bucks leading by 14. Maggette outside, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Milwaukee has possession. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Screened by Howard. Blackman, the pass to Howard.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Maggette up top, covered by Maggette. Maggette kicks to Johnson. Back to Maggette. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Maggette's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Bucks leading by 12. Payton passes to Abdul-Jabbar. No good from Maggette.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And that one's good by Maggette.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They lead by 9. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to listen in on Scott Skiles' huddle with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Spaghetti against Spaghetti. Spaghetti, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good by Spaghetti. Spaghetti's got 40 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Blackman, covered by Johnson. Kicks it to Howard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's taken away by Payton.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one. And exactly what they're doing here tonight against
Bianca. We watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Cat.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
So he comes up empty at the line. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barkley, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.